What's up, everybody? I have not done another art vlog since I guess January or so. And so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to do one right now because I just finished painting the windows for Toy Story 5 at the local movie theater. And I might show you how that turned out. Probably go down there and see if I can get a good picture, and I'll just kind of show you what I did. And I was so fortunate to have my mom join me for that one. I didn't film a lot of it because we were just trying to get it done. I'm terrible at that. That's something I'm trying to get better at, is just filming my process. But today I have 3 commissions to work on as well, and it's a gorgeous day, so I thought I might actually set up a work area outside and just get as much done as I possibly can. So I thought I would just kind of share all of that. It's Friday. I have the day off today because it's Juneteenth. So I'm going to try to make most of it and kind of take y'all along for the ride. So I'm probably gonna, maybe run a brush through my hair because I just got out of the shower. I haven't done anything. Get my crap together real quick, and we'll go check out the windows. I was on a little side quest. I had to send an email. Totally just, this is so bad, ADHD. I haven't even gotten ready. Anyway, somehow left my door open. My son told me, and these two got in the car and thought we were going for a ride. And so I figured, you know what, because there were such good boys waiting in the car and it's such a beautiful day, I'm just gonna take them with me to go check out the windows. And so they are on a mission with us. So well, here it is. It looks a lot better from the outside than it does from the inside. Hey! No barking. No. This is why I don't take you guys anywhere. Because you're naughty. You're naughty. Just chill for 1 second. Alright, so here's the windows though. No. You stay there. You want to go for a ride? Go home? Okay. In case you're wondering, if you don't have a ridiculous amount of time to train German Shepherds, they're a very anxious breed. They do great at home. At home, they're very well behaved. They listen very well. We have a nice big backyard, and that's their whole world right there. If I take them out of the house, they are insane. If you're wondering, if you should get a German Shepherd, I will say only if you're prepared to deal with their insane anxiety. And they're very smart, very loyal, very good dog, but you really need to know what you're getting into. It's a very high maintenance dog to take care of. So he's sniffing. Boy, I tell you what. All right, so that's that. Those are the windows. My mom helped me with them. She's 67 years old, and she was down on the floor painting Ham's teeth and just like the whole thing. She used to be a sign painter for a really long time. She's done really fine lines, and she's just very, very talented artist. And the reason why I got into art probably too. So, all right, I better check the forecast and make sure it's not gonna rain because it's looking a little cloudy up there. And I'd hate to get all set up to draw only for a train. That would be the worst. All right, so I just checked the weather. Weather's perfect. I'm gonna set up under this tree here, nice and shady. I'm sure it'll move. Maybe I'll have my canopy set up or something. We'll see. I'm just gonna set up real quick and see how much I can get done. Kitty, you're in the way. Right now, what I really already knew, but gosh, it takes so much more time to set up, to like document what you're doing and to share. And so I just want to give a lot of credit to all the creators that are out there sharing their process and doing this stuff like all the time. I'm the least consistent person that I know. And because of this, because it just takes so much time. What I'm gonna start with is, well, I started this quite a while ago, and so I'm gonna finish this. I have to finish this today, so I can send it out. You could see a lot of work has already been done on it, but there's still quite a bit to do. And I'm just kind of working between colored pencils and markers, which is why I've got all of that stuff here. So I'm gonna time lapse this and, you know, refine it and put all the details in. Okay, so it started to rain just a little bit. I brought everything inside real quick. It's not even bad. I think I'm just gonna wait it out. It's a forced break that I needed to take so I can get some lunch. Oh, yep, it's raining a little bit more now. So I'm gonna go get some lunch, and hopefully the rain will be done by then. Well, I am thankful for the rain because it gave me a forced break. Sometimes I just get in a one-track mind and I forget to eat. And so now the question is it gonna rain again? What do you think? These clouds look a little suspicious. What do you think? I struggle to be productive for large amounts of time. I feel like something always catches my attention and I gotta do something else, or, you know, I'm always multitasking and really trying to make a point to be productive today. So I'm trying to think of where I should go instead. I do have like a studio, but I just don't love the lighting in there. And it also just, I don't know, there's something about it. I don't like kind of being stuck in there all day, and I want to be somewhere where I'm comfortable so I can just really settle in and get, you know, in the zone. So I'm back inside where it's boring, but there's good lighting in the living room and it's comfy. So I'm going to get set up so everything's accessible to me and I'm gonna get started. It's like 2:09 now. I think I work slow compared to other people. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just a perfectionist. Maybe I just have all these distractions and need to be able to work larger chunks of time. But here we are. This is why what I'm trying to work on is getting better at the workflow and optimizing my time. So I'm gonna get back to it. Ibuprofen. Back to drawing. So I believe I'm gonna call this done. If I don't call it done now, then I won't ever know when to call it done, and that's kind of the way it is. So at the very least, I'm gonna set this aside and start another project. I might revisit it with fresh eyes later on, but right now I'm gonna call it done for now. So I have 2 more dog portraits to do to start. I don't know how far I'm gonna get on them today, but I am going to take a break. I'm gonna reset and put all of my markers and pencils and everything, because they're just everywhere. I'm gonna put them all away and reset, stretch, walk around, get some fresh air. Yeah, why don't you just go for a walk with me? Pop out. I'm gonna go around the block, get some blood pumping, exercise. These are my favorite shoes, by the way, right now. Can you see them? They're Skechers Max Comfort, and no, I'm not like advertising for them or whatever, but they're just super squishy and comfy, and I could just walk in them all day. Just gonna walk for a few and then get back to work. So nice out, but look at these clouds. The clouds are threatening. So I don't think I can set back up outside. Too risky. I don't know. Tell me how I'm doing with this little art vlog thing. This is like a day in the life, you know? Or if it's just like really boring and you're like, just stick to the art stuff, then tell me that too. I don't know. I think it's fun inviting people into your little world, you know? And I like seeing inside an artist's kind of mind and world. Like when you look at their art, you already get kind of an idea of what's in their mind. But then to see their workspace and their process and their thinking and whatever, it's fun. So I live a pretty boring life, I'll be honest. But I'm still sharing at least a day in the life of me as an artist. I do so many other things too, but I am trying to dedicate more time to this because it's such a passion of mine and just love it, never get sick of it. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my walk, get some water, and then start the next thing. What I was realizing is even if it didn't rain, it's way too windy, and I would be fighting the wind the whole time anyway. So here are the next 2 dogs I'm gonna do. This was a commission of 2 little dogs for the same person. And so what I'm gonna do, this is one way I can do it. There's many different ways you can do a portrait, but I'm going to pull it up, the picture, and I'm gonna put it on Procreate. I'm gonna add a grid to it, and then I'm gonna do the grid method. Okay, so here's one of the dogs. For Procreate, you put it in there, you click on Canvas, Drawing Guide, Edit Drawing Guide, and then you can see like all these tiny little grid lines. And what I want this to be is a lot bigger. So let's see here. Let's see if okay. I want that centered. There we go. So there is my reference drawing, and digitally write it in. 1, 2. Just for my own reference. And then, because I actually have to do 2 of these, 2 different dogs, I'm going to upload, and that one's right here. Alright, so that's going to be that. So basically what I'll do now is, if you save this, Procreate isn't going to save the grid on there, so I just do this, I screenshot it, bring it down, and this is what I'll use for my reference. I have to do some math to figure out how to make 8 squares evenly on a 9-inch paper. Or I can go in and alter the grid so it's 9 inches. I will think about that for a second. That's like 1 1/8 of an inch per square now instead. So I'm gonna measure that out and make the grid. I do think I have to leave here in a second to go get my middle son some movies. So I'll do that first before I get started so that I'm not late. So this is why I never really actually get anything done. I'm always having to go and do things. And I'm okay with it. I love being a mom. My babies are not babies anymore. I just love my kids. They're all like 6 foot tall and they tower over me. And they're just awesome. They're just awesome kids. I feel like there is a lot to be learned from that season of life of being a parent or having a lot of things that you have to do all the time. To be able to keep the posture of remaining interruptible, I think is such a growing opportunity to just be present and not take for granted what stage of life you're in. I think I do that a lot. I think I take for granted this season I'm in because we've been in quite a season of like waiting right before a lot of transition. We've been through a lot of stuff over the last few years and I'm just like ready for the next chapter. And so I've been kind of wanting to rush along this waiting process, but in doing that, I'm mentally rushing along the last few years I have with my kids living with me at home and, you know, still needing me. And I don't want to do that, especially with Brody going into the Navy very, very soon. I don't want to rush any second. So I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that God has us in a waiting season because I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot from it. So, all right, I'm gonna go get Brody. There he is. That's my sweetie pie. I'm doing an art vlog today, and it's like a day in the life. Would you like to be in my art vlog?
Sure.
Say hi.
Hi.
This is Brody, my sweetie pie.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a turkey. Brody, you should go. What's it doing? Where's the rest of the turkeys? There's usually a huge...
That's what I'm wondering.
Gaggle? What do you call a group of turkeys? Right, I'm back, and in case you're wondering, a group of turkeys is called a gang. So I came back and I looked at this paper and I realized there's like a little dent in it, as you can see. And I know that seems really minor, but I don't feel right about charging somebody for something if the paper is damaged. It's not like that, but so I'm gonna go look again and see if I have another. I might have another one of these sketchbooks. Found one, but this is marker paper. This is mixed media, and the difference is the smoothness of the paper. This is smooth, this is vellum. So this has a little bit more tooth to it. And so because I like to use colored pencil, I'm gonna go back to the original idea here and just cut it out of this paper. I got both grids drawn and kind of roughed out, and I feel pretty good about what I've accomplished today. That's pretty much it for the day. It's 8:40 now, and I'm pretty tired. I might give my eyes a break for the rest of the night, but that's basically my day as an artist who's trying to be more productive. Let me know if this is something that you like. I'll do more. Yeah, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed taking you along with me because usually I don't. Okie dokie. Well, that's it for the day. Have a great day. Be blessed.